In today's headlines, leaders of Cần Thơ City check the location of building the center for connecting and consuming agricultural products of Mekong Delta region in Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ City's Farmers Union, in combination with the People's Committee of Thời, Cần Suburban District, have organized the presentation of certificate entitled Thái Thanh, longan of Thái Thanh Fruit Cooperative in Hamlet 1, Thời. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News today. On August 13th morning, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh came to check the location of building the Center for Connecting and Consuming Agricultural Products of Mekong Delta region in Cần Thơ City. Accompanying were leaders of Cần Thơ City People's Council, People's Committee, and relevant units. The planning location of building the center is along National Highway 91B section from the cross section of Cách mạng tháng 8 and Provincial Road 918 to Provincial Road 922. The project is planned to cover 3,300 hectares and 450 hectares in the first phase. The location borders the area of building the Economic Service Zone, the Aviation Logistics Center, and the High-Tech Industrial Zone under 10,670 hectares. Bình Thủy Urban District has announced the land revocation news to stricken households. As planned until 2023, the compensation and resettlement traffic infrastructure, water supply, power, and other basic services will be finished to put the center into operation. During this time, businesses that ask for investment will be considered and granted investment licenses. After being licensed, businesses can conduct the construction and installation of equipment to operate at the same time as the center. In conformity with the plan of developing the Mekong Delta, Cần Thơ will be the center of the region and will expand the current airport into an international airport under 10,000 hectares to serve the regional cultural economy and service development. The project of building the center is within the 10,000 hectare area aerotropolis. Also on August 13th morning, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh led the inspection group to check the location of building Ô Môn Bridge in Thời Road, Ô Môn Urban District, Cần Thơ City. Ô Môn Bridge spans Sông River around 2.5 kilometers away from the upstream of Thời Phong Hòa Ferry in Thời Road, Ô Môn Urban District, Cần Thơ City. The project has a whole length of around 70 kilometers and an expected investment level of around 7 trillion Vietnam dong. Earlier, Cần Thơ City People's Committee had sent the official letter to the Planning and Investment Ministry to ask for public investment capital support in 2021-2025 phase, earmarked from the central budgetary capital. The project of building Ô Môn Bridge that links Cần Thơ City with Đồng Tháp Province uses this capital source. The central budgetary capital that Cần Thơ asks for the project is 2.5 trillion Vietnam dong. The remaining capital is earmarked from the local budget and mobilized from other legal capital sources. Secretary Lê Quang Mạnh directed competent bodies to discuss in detail with the locality to create consensus as the foundation to submit to the Planning and Investment Ministry and the sponsor of Japan International Cooperation Agency or JICA. Once completed, the project boosts the regional connection of Cần Thơ, Đồng Tháp, and Kiên Giang. Cần Thơ City's Farmers Union, in combination with the People's Committee of Thời, Cần Suburban District, have organized the presentation of the certificate entitled Thái Thanh, longan of Thái Thanh Fruit Cooperative in Hamlet number 1, Thời. There is more than 700 hectares of various kinds of longan in Cần Suburban District, concentrating on Thời, with over 400 hectares, average productivity of between 8 and 10 tons per hectare. This is the main plant of the locality that brings high economic value and has been recognized as the brand name. Its stable market price can help farmers rest assured of expanding production. So, 3 years after implementing the project of building and developing the agricultural product brand name under decision number 3408 of Cần Thơ City's People's Committee, Cần Suburban District has registered 9 brand names, 5 of which have been certified by the Intellectual Property Department, including the brand name of Thái Thanh, longan of Thái Thanh Fruit Cooperative. Cần Thơ City's Association for Poor Patients on August 13th morning organized a free heart screening test for children at Cần Thơ Children's Hospital. The group of doctors from the Cardiovascular Surgery Department under Ho Chi Minh City Medicine Pharmacy University Hospital gave heart supersonic checks to roughly 80 kids aged from 22 months and younger living in Cần Thơ City and Mekong Delta regional provinces. In cases that were given surgical instruction, Cần Thơ City's Association for Poor Patients will instruct their families to apply for heart surgical support. Free heart screening test for poor children is the annual activity that Cần Thơ City's Association for Poor Patients have organized since 2006. So far, more than 10,000 children have been given screening tests. More than 800 were given free heart operations. Chairwoman of Cần Thơ City's Labour Confederation, Lê Thị Sương Mai, has come to hand support money to Nguyễn Thanh Minh, chairman of Bùi Hữu Nghĩa War Veterans Association, member of Grassroots Trade Union of Bùi Hữu Nghĩa Ward, Bình Thủy Urban District. Nguyễn Thanh Minh is now receiving cancer treatment and comes from a poor family, resulting from sustaining treatment duration and high treatment cost. Leaders of the Labour Confederation of Cần Thơ City and Bình Thủy Urban District encouraged and presented the support of more than 57 million Vietnam dong to family of member Nguyễn Thanh Minh, earmarked from the model named the Trade Union Choice Hands to support poor members. Since 2017, Bình Thủy Urban District Labour Confederation has mobilized trade union members to support nearly 500 million Vietnam dong and have 16 particular cases. Currently, Cần Thơ City has more than 4,500 people who are victims of Agent Orange dioxin. To contribute to easing the Agent Orange pain, over the past time, Cần Thơ Association of Victims of Agent Orange dioxin has implemented many activities and models to support victims and their families that have relatives affected by Agent Orange dioxin to help families alleviate their difficulties.
This house was established by Cần Thơ Association of Victims of Agent Orange that has become a familiar address for the families of Agent Orange victims.
I am very happy because we are cared for by the authority. We have rights to eat and clothes to wear.
And this is Mrs. Trương Thị Lee's house in Đang Thới Ward, Bình Thủy District, which has been mobilized and repaired by the Association of Agent Orange Dioxin Victims in Cần Thơ City after a long time of dilapidation and severe damage. The family is seen in typical situation. She has a child affected by the Agent Orange, born with a birth defect, unable to work on his own.
In the rainy season, sometimes there are storms and wind. I am also afraid. Now I have a house. I am very happy. Thank you very much to the benefactors and associations. We try to work hard to overcome difficulties and take good care of our grandchildren.
Over the past 5 years, Cần Thơ Association of Victims of Agent Orange dioxin has advocated for over 95,000 victims in many forms, such as building houses, donating wheelchairs, granting scholarships, providing capital support, and giving gifts to victims on holidays, anniversaries, with a total value of over 40 billion dong.
People come to visit and express affection is rare. The party and the state are also often interested in taking care of people with meritorious service, those who are unfortunate due to the effects of the war's consequences left by the U.S.
We need to promote and further improve the quality and effectiveness of caring for Agent Orange victims so that the association's support is practical and sustainable, helping families overcome difficulties, contributing together with the locality in implementing policies on social security, gratitude, and poverty alleviation.
The world was far away, but the consequences of the toxic chemicals used by the U.S. in the war are still painful. Therefore, organizations and individuals should continue to join hands with authorities at all levels to help and contribute to easing the pain of Agent Orange.
The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website kênh.tv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.